Hey Marvelites, EMoney and the old man here, ready to sit down and watch the next episode of She-Hulk. Now, for those of you who have been paying attention, I know we're behind on Andor. We said we were going to do Andor reaction videos, and we haven't done them yet. I know we're behind because, I had a lot of stuff going on last weekend. I had Cincinnati Comic Expo, and I had the Lighter Than Life Festival, plus all of our regular sales and auctions over the weekend, so...
Well, see, the concerts and the convention, that's just all EMoney playing.
Yeah, that's me.
So what's it got to do with business?
So, haven't gotten around to it yet, so...
Blew me right off there, yeah.
Well, we'll get to it as soon as we can, but for right now, we're going to sit down and watch She-Hulk. We're going to keep up with She-Hulk, at least.
Well, yeah, because it's almost over.
Alright, so before we get started today, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications, give us a thumbs up, and if you like, leave us a comment. If I like your comment, I might read it on next week's episode. Speaking of which...
To be honest, of all the different shows on this channel, the comments on this one are the good ones.
Yep, pretty much.
You guys are on it,
Mm-hmm.
and we appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so last week, Jen went to a wedding, and we had a throwdown between her and Titania. And
it was a quick throwdown.
Yeah, because, Titania doesn't seem to be a match for
her. I want to see them just go out in the woods somewhere and just throw down.
Well, you see Titania throwing shots at her, but doesn't really seem to phase Jennifer. So
I wonder if She-Hulk is like the Hulk, where the madder she gets.
I'm not sure that her powers work that way. But in any case, so you had that going on. But also you had, back at the law firm, you had, I just drew a blank on her assistant's name, Nikki. Mm-hmm. Nikki and the other lawyer who's,
Is it Brooke?
Maybe Brooke. The other lawyer whose name escapes me at the moment, they took on a case for Mr. Immortal, right?
Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was fun.
So, a lot of people may not realize that they just kind of low-key introduced another mutant into the MCU.
They didn't say the word mutant.
Right. But in the comic books, Mr. Immortal is a mutant. So I told you guys about that little thing they did in one episode, I think it was the first episode, where they showed a news article, or the headline of a news article, where you see them talk about a man fighting with claws, metal claws. So they low-key introduced, really low-key, introduced Wolverine. And then it looks like that Miss Marvel herself may be a mutant of some kind. And now they introduced Mr. Immortal. So, they're slowly paving the way for mutants. And then, of course, we got the big announcement this past week about Wolverine coming back for Deadpool 3. And, Ryan Reynolds our first introduction into the MCU, it needs to be something big. And I got nothing. Well, we did have one idea. And then, that's when Hugh pops up behind him.
Everybody out there.
Yeah, everyone's seen it. Yeah. I don't need to give you a play-by-play. So, yeah.
Stop doing that.
So, they're slowly working it in. All right, so, which brings me to your comments about last week's episode. All right, so A-Team says, I like this episode. I like the episode. As a girl, I could see the horror of being in an obligatory wedding. It only takes one for you to turn down everyone else. I walked down the aisle with a 7-foot Hello Kitty. Hot mess.
You know a woman who is 7 foot tall. Is that what they're saying?
No, I think she's saying that she walked down the aisle with a 7-foot stuffed Hello Kitty doll? I think that's what you're saying, A-Team?
That sounds terrible, too.
To which I'm sorry.
I gotta know why.
And I also have to ask, who would do that to you? So, rewatching with you guys, I did realize the episode also set up a few things, like cases without Jen. Mallory. Mallory. Okay, there you go. So, A-Team took care of that for us. Mallory is almost in the group chat, and she needs to stay alert. She's lucky Titania wanted a show because she could have hurt her when she was bent over in the bushes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and hello to EMoney and my favorite old man. All right, so I mean, as far as her hurting her when she's in Jin form, I think I talked about this where, Bruce in Avengers, he commented how he tried to kill himself one time and he ate a bullet, and then the other guy spit it back out.
He changes immediately.
Right. So I don't know if Jin's powers work the same. If she's in danger or in some kind of distress, then she goes into Hulk form. At least I hope that's how it works for her. All right, so my condolences, A-Team, about the wedding thing. Miami the Great says this was not one of my favorite episodes.
Huh?
Well, I mean,
I guess maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, you can't win them all.
I mean, I think it's interesting that I like the subplot better than the main plot.
Sure. All right, so CMC Official says...
CMC.
I think you were asking him about his nickname last week.
Uh-huh.
So to answer the old man...
Oh, cool.
My nickname was just created by my close friends in high school because we all assigned just random names to each other just for pure fun. Shortly after, I created my YouTube channel, and it stuck like that.
Well, I mean, EMoney didn't exactly come from some intelligent, ongoing conversation and debate.
No, I mean, I didn't... I'm not like I workshopped that. It's just something I was given, just kind of like you. I was given it in college, and... I just kind of ran with it after that.
Well, the cool part was you were given it in college when you were in Europe.
Yep, that's true.
That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm still paying for that.
Yeah. Side note, can't wait for the first week of October. We're getting Andor Episode 5 on Wednesday, She-Hulk Episode 8 on Thursday, and Werewolf by Night on Friday.
No, shoot.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm pumped about that, too. I'm really looking forward to Werewolf by Night.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel,
so
don't screw it up.
So Marvel's cranking stuff out every Friday, or at least for the next 2 Fridays, because this Friday, Hocus Pocus 2 premieres, and then Werewolf by Night next Friday, and might have something else Halloween for us next Friday.
Unfortunately, you're a lot more excited about Hocus Pocus than I am.
We're watching the first one again, right?
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna refresh ourselves, and then we're gonna go into Hocus Pocus 2. All right, it's Halloween, man. Come on,
I got it. I mean, all I know about Halloween this year is when we do our horror festival, we decided to watch Puppet Master because we have some Puppet Master action figures for sale.
Yep. All right, and then finally, Mr. Egypt says,
Mr. Egypt.
The people who said that every episode had post-credit scenes were the media people who got early press screeners for the first 4 episodes, and all 4 had post-credit scenes, so they assumed the rest would be the same.
Well, okay, that was their bad.
Yep.
Well, why the hell isn't there a post-credit scene?
Good question, right?
Lazy ass.
All right, so
so that it?
That's it.
You're done talking?
That's it. Hang on. Yeah, since you brought it up, if you guys are interested in perusing some of our merchandise, then download the Whatnot app on your phone, and you can look up our seller name. It's EMoney and the Old Man, no spaces. And if you follow us, you'll be notified whenever we have sales. But right now, our sales are every Sunday at 6 p.m., so you can just remember that. And we're selling a lot of really cool toys right now. Haven't started selling comic books just yet on Whatnot.
I don't know that we ever will.
Maybe somewhere down the road, but right now we're just selling toys. So if you guys are into that, be sure to follow us on Whatnot. All right. With that being said, I think we're up ready to go. Yeah.
I think you're done talking.
Yeah. Let's.
So EMoney, push the damn button.
Okay. Yep. Little pregame to loosen up the nerves.
Awkward.
What? Not even a hug? What the hell?
Dude.
Ew.
No.
Flirty, kiss. Oh, what? No! Tease. Yeah, like what were you thinking?
Yeah, you blew it.
Too late. Bigger tease than Disney Plus with Daredevil. Third date. Do it. There you go.
Yeah.
Attaboy, Josh. He's not.
Well, you better be going to get coffee. And she's just going to forgive him. Oh, that's different.
Well, if he just stepped out for a second.
I don't think he did.
Like social graces dictate that she's only allowed 2 messages before you give up. So you gotta save it.
Rabbit hole on that intelligentsia site.
What? No.
You've never had to deal with that.
Say about me online.
Managed to not respond
You
to
speak
text.
from experience?
Oh, waiting for somebody to respond? Hell yeah.
The movies, there's weddings, funerals.
In fact, I made a whole
silence.
skit about it, which I
I
will
hope he's at
post a link to below. Or your phone broke or something.
That won't do. It's not good enough.
Okay, since she's doing the exact same things I did in my skit, I want to just say that the skit I made was like I made it years ago, so I'm not even copying her. This is just a
Coincidence?
yeah, really big coincidence.
Did he turn into the abomination?
We don't know, so I gotta go up to that.
I'm gonna say
wagon
no, when you
ranch
probably know by
because
now.
All right.
Well, I'll cooperate.
I figure my chances of staying out of the ICU would be much greater if I had a Hulk there with me.
He's not wrong.
I'm not interrupting your weekend plans, am I?
Nope.
No, not at all.
Nope. Well, I've already wasted half a Sunday on this expedition, so I'm gonna get moving.
No!
Oh! What the hell?
That's
Oh.
Man Bull
What the hell?
and some like Spanish guy starts with an L something. Both in the comics. They're both in the
What the
comic
hell
books.
is going on?
And I am irregular.
That's
Before you make assumptions, no, I am not a matador.
is that Kate Bishop's stepfather?
No,
You sure?
pretty sure.
I am not
Okay.
the issues. All right. I know exactly. A swashbuckler.
You're saying that like it's an
Sounds like him.
place.
Kind of looks like him.
Sort of around in the air is not a
He's
job.
got a mustache.
Unless you're a matador.
Of Spanish heritage.
Irregular represents.
Wasn't
every
her
person who's
stepfather?
tried,
Both of those things.
stabbing,
Okay.
for being a life presents a teacher when there's a lesson to be learned, Jen. Think of this totally knackered Prius Prime.
He
as
said
a
knackered.
teacher.
That was nothing. You just said nothing in response to a very straightforward question.
Like you talked a lot and you said nothing.
Give us a push to the garage, would you?
Do I look like a mechanic? My
You
name's
look like a
Man
bull.
Not mechanical bull. Ooh.
Wow.
Is there no cell reception?
What?
So
No. Okay.
So another self-isolated
I
episode.
offer private
Two in a row.
consultation and
Where does his
life
funding come
coaching
from?
that's, exclusive to our
well, I don't know what his 7 wives do for a living, so maybe they, bankroll him.
Well, you got text.
I mean, how much is he making off of working with Spanish guy and
In
Man
our
Bull?
ceremonial sweat year. So what do you say?
Okay, it looks like Hagrid's gonna walk on screen here in a second.
I need to get some work done. So if you could get me a desk.
You remember El Aguila and Mamble? This is Porcupine. He's a porcupine. And
Porcupine.
Saracen
Okay.
thinks he's a vampire.
I don't know this
Wow.
guy,
Quite a group.
but
You're
Porcupine
welcome to join.
was
I'll pass. I'm just gonna
Ant-Man
work over
villain.
here in the 1 square meter
Tales
of
to
this property that actually has
Astonish.
reception.
40 something was his first appearance.
Last session,
Okay, it seems
we
like an
reviewed
odd villain. I mean, is he just a guy in a suit?
Just
Think so,
because
yeah.
I'm Spanish.
Seems like an odd villain for Ant-Man.
Be a style. People constantly assume not a nationality.
The suit's dead on
Never
too.
heard of
I mean,
Spain.
that's perfect.
I know it's not your fault, but those attributes make
All
you
3 of
see
these
you as a
guys.
matador.
Dead on.
But that's triggering for me.
Sorry, I'm late. I lost
Who's that?
time in the yurt.
No way.
Jen, please.
Really needed it though. I was hurting for a yurt.
That guy's here? You probably don't even remember.
No.
who
It's
he
Wrecker.
is. Tell me they previously on him.
Really?
No, I don't
Yeah.
care. We're doing it again. Previously on this guy.
Neat.
You're gonna strut around. Show the yurt though, right? Oh hey.
No, that's more like an oh shit moment.
It's cool. Let it go, man.
I'm gonna need you to sit in the calming chair right now. Right now.
No.
The calming chair. Ooh.
Hey,
Fine.
I'm not part of your group. I don't have to do that.
Hold on, that is not how we work through our issues.
For villains.
I hear you, Jen, and I take radical accountability for my actions.
Kind of have to.
Well, if you took accountability, you'd be in jail right now.
It seems like a breakthrough. He's very.
Well, what was the last thing you texted?
That was fun. I can't stop smiling.
Oh, yikes. I can't stop smiling. It is thirsty and a creature.
It's not horrible. I've heard worse things.
Oh, no, see, didn't have this conversation.
Which means you
Bottom
said
line,
worse
you
things.
said game on,
Probably.
and he didn't respond.
Okay, that's not exactly the last.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, just now because I was so worried. I hadn't heard from him. And
Oh, I've been
all I
there.
knew he was in a
Oh,
ditch.
my gosh.
What did you do?
What did you do?
Hey. Getting a little worried. Just want to know you're okay. Blushing, smiling.
Yeah, I'm getting like secondhand cringe right now.
I don't know. I was freaking out.
I think that we have to start considering the very real possibility that you were ghosted.
Yep.
Or he wanted your blood.
No, not that.
Man, stop talking about blood. Not everybody's your dad.
Don't talk about my
Okay,
house.
the blood things
Please.
got more,
Actually, yeah, I mean, the vampire might be onto something,
Sorry.
yeah, but not the way he means.
No.
right?
Colleagues. My boss.
You know, everybody said the CGI was
Guys.
terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've grown accustomed to the CGI and to
It
the
feels
point where
like
I can
cheating.
see the actress's
Because
performance right through all of the
Would they
CGI.
like me if I didn't have all of
She
this?
got skill.
Like if I was just Jen.
All right, screw this guy. Where did he? Let's kill him. That's right. He's gotta die.
Whoa, big man, please.
No, Mangold is correct. Josh has made an enemy of this entire group.
Whoa, okay,
Whoa.
slow it down.
More about using bioelectricity in group before.
Son, look, Jen is hurting, and all we can offer her is violence.
I mean, if she wanted to do that, she could probably do it herself.
Does anyone think they could speak to Jen's pain?
And whoever thought Emil would become this guy?
Right?
I do.
I thought all that crap was fake.
So maybe you can stop
Could
using
still be.
She-Hulk
Could still
as
be,
a
yeah.
protective shield.
Technically, every one of these guys is a villain.
I mean, in the comics, yeah, but we only know that Wrecker and Abomination have done anything wrong.
Oh man, how many hours a day have you been wearing that mask, Papa?
Wait, my ashy.
No.
Did you just leave the suit on and until we can get it dry cleaned?
Or burn it?
You know,
Can you see taking that to the
If
cleaners?
Josh isn't spending
No.
time on Jen, then Jen
Better
doesn't
be an
need to
extra
spending
charge.
time on Josh.
Delete Josh.
I mean, She-Hulk and her backup team of ex-villains.
I mean, remember Hawkeye and Kate's backup team?
We
Or
We
role
made this
players.
for you.
Yep.
Oh, bye, Jen.
Hey.
You got this, girl. Sorry about the car again.
That's okay. You said.
So I guess Saracen's a daywalker vampire, right?
Jen,
Well, but you're not a normal vampire.
next time you think of Josh, remember
He's copying all the files on her phone. Yep, I'm thinking Saracen was right on the money.
Yeah. How do you get her blood without waking her up?
Or do that.
What's that?
You know, take a flash picture of her.
Well, you take a flash picture of me in her face, I'm waking up. Well, shucks.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
A good story.
Yep. Ah. I mean, Porcupine's got to be dying.
Oof.
All right, so that was the latest episode of She-Hulk. So another episode with her away from her desk in L.A. for the most part.
But
So
she still was acting as a lawyer.
pretty much, yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. Last episode, this episode, I love that they have given parts to C-level characters.
Yeah,
I mean,
D level.
okay, well, whoever thought I was going to see Man-Bull,
Mm,
or last episode, Mr. Immortal,
right.
or Porcupine. I don't even remember what Porcupine did. I just know, I remember seeing him on the cover of Tales to Astonish, and he was an Ant-Man villain.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if the suit's also bulletproof, like, no one can, grab him and
I'm
bullets
not
don't
grabbing
work. like I suppose that's a good combination, but like going up against a guy like Ant-Man, you would think he just kind of sneaks into his helmet and just punches him out.
Now, sometime back in this era of comics, there was a character called Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
Not like DC's Batman Scarecrow, but a guy dressed like a scarecrow and commanded crows.
Okay.
He had a murder of crows.
Yep. That's,
Murder.
Yep, that's
He
correct.
had a murder of crows that hung around and did his bidding.
Mm-hmm.
Is he next? I'm down. Bring Scarecrow.
Don't know why it wouldn't be a flock, just like any other kind of birds, but
Because
Any-
crows are nasty.
okay. Well, in any case, so obviously still no Daredevil, despite him being teased 2 episodes ago.
Hey, just like WandaVision, you start predicting, wanting, hoping.
Okay, but we saw the helmet, right? I mean, there's no denying that.
Sure.
I mean, we're not making stuff up like we did with WandaVision. I mean, there was this helmet right there in the
We
in the
saw a
box.
guy who was Quicksilver in WandaVision, but he wasn't Quicksilver.
Oh, see now you're making me mad because
So
we'll see the helmet, but we're not going to actually see him, right?
you might not, even though it's a show about lawyers.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let us know your thoughts and theories and your ideas on the comments section. If I like them, I'll read them in next week's episode. All right, I think that about covers everything. And hey, we'll get to that Andor reaction video as soon as we can, guys. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Excelsior.
True believers, Werewolf by Night is coming. Arr!